Hello. I'm sorry I'm not meeting you in person. My name is Jennifer Den, and I am your child's Algebra 1 teacher. I'm recording this video because I am at my own child's back to school night tonight, so unfortunately I have to miss Seneca's back to school night. But I wanted you to be able to put a face with the name of the teacher that your child may or may not have been talking about. So I have your child for Algebra 1. And I love it. I love teaching. I've been teaching for 25 years. I've been teaching algebra for a really long time. So far, it's been really smooth sailing, but I know as the year goes on, the concepts and the content of this class does get more and more challenging, which is, I think, exciting. By the time that the freshmen leave this class, they usually are very strong algebra students, even though in the beginning it can sometimes feel like they feel a little lost or they're a little unsure. Getting everybody on the same page from all the different middle schools takes a couple minutes to get everybody together, but eventually we basically all get there. For this class, please make sure you keep track on Genesis. If your child is absent, and then there's a graded assignment that day, there will be a 0 in that spot. That's not because their grade's going to stay a 0. I know it makes people uncomfortable to see a 0 go in Genesis, but that's only so that we'll remember. I have found in the past that if I leave that as empty and the 0 doesn't go in, the student ends up forgetting that they have something to make up and too much time goes by. So I always put a 0 in so that we know we have something to make up. Makeups are probably the biggest stumbling block for freshmen. They are absent, and in middle school that sometimes it was easy to make up that work. It still doesn't mean it's hard to make up the work in high school, but it requires them to usually come and see me during lunch. We do have a Google Classroom. They are all on our Google Classroom, and I have my extra help schedule there, which is days 1 and 3 during the first lunch, and I really can stay for the whole lunch. I'm in F105, which I've already told them a lot of times. I also can meet other times for extra help or just to go over something, but I'm always in that one spot, days 1 and 3, so that's always a good spot to come check in. Freshmen do seem to feel uncomfortable coming for help in the beginning, but please urge your child, sorry for the bell, that they can always feel comfortable coming in for help. And even if it's just to make sure that they are on track for the test or they did something in class they're not exactly sure of and they didn't want to ask about it in front of their peers, have them come and ask me. I'm happy to help them. That's about all I really wanted to make sure I could convey to you. If you have any questions at any time, please reach out. If your child is doing poorly in terms of their grade so far in this class, please reach out. That means things are not going well. Everything should have been very easy up until this point, very much a review. Now we'll start cooking a little bit, but if things aren't going well, that's not good. So please reach out and we'll talk about what's going on. But other than that, I think people end up feeling very comfortable in this class, and I'm always happy to help. And yeah, help these freshmen navigate their first high school experience. So I'm sorry I didn't get to meet you. I wish I could have, and I'm sure it's going to be an awesome year. Thank you.